What's up, YouTube? This is Bait here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And first of all, thank you so much everyone on the feedback on the Pokemon Rotation Cypher. That got like 1,000 likes on the first day, which is, I must say, a record on my channel. So thank you everyone so much. It's also showed in my subscribers. I got almost 300 subscribers that week, and that was just crazy. And it is all thanks to you people for pressing that one little button. It does make a difference. So if you do enjoy my stuff, don't hesitate, just press that little button. It does make a difference. But anyways, here we have a rotation match with Gabe Pokemon, I think, and with the same team you saw on the Rotation Cypher. And I'm just gonna set up the rain with my Celebi against T-Tar. I was kinda thinking he would not stay in with this T-Tar. He would rotate into his Latios and, use Draco or something. But he just stays in as I set up my rain. But I do take it quite nicely to the crunch, because I do have max HP, max defense on the Celebi. And now I just decide, since rain is up, I'm just gonna go with the waterfall. And he actually switches into his Excadrill, which is excellent. Because this was the poke that I was mostly afraid of, because if he manages to keep his sand up, he would be able to outspeed everything on my team and set up SDs, and that would be bad news bears all around. But now I got that thing out of the way, so I don't really have nothing to worry about anymore. But now that he has his sand up, he's gonna be able to smack me with the Draco Meteor. I don't really have anything on my team to take it. Don't want my Celebi to die quite yet, and I don't want my Scrafty to take most likely a Specs Draco Meteor either. So I guess I could have switched into my Scizor, but this is more of an offensive variant, so I didn't want that to take a hit either. But since he did use Draco Meteor, he is most likely going to switch out or at least rotate into something, and he does decide to make a direct switch into his Rotom, giving my Scrafty a chance to set up my substitute. This is my sub-pre attacks Scrafty, which I really love. I've been trying out different Scrafties, but this one is the best in my opinion. It has been working really well. But here I set up a SD with my Scizor, and I don't actually take this hit too well. I've actually tried out a couple of different Scizor, actually three different Scizors on this team. And that one is a Life Orb variant, a bit more offensive, which I have actually replaced in a leftover set that has a bit of more bulk to it. Has been working out pretty well. Anyways, Rotom is giving me a bit of a problem, but I do get the lead seed on the thing. I was predicting T-Ball, and that's what he does. He tried to go for the 2-hit KO on my Scizor. And here I rotate into my Scrafty, thinking, he would not... Because I was thinking, he couldn't break my sub, and he wouldn't use Hydro Pump or T-Ball against my Celebi. And he decided to show that he has Shadow Ball, which is kind of weird on Rotom, because it doesn't get stab anymore on the Shadow Ball. But it works really well for me, because I get to keep my sub. I smack him with a Drain Punch, and that thing is almost dead now. And here I just decided to stay in, kind of just scout what he would do now, and he just decides to hit me with a T-Ball again. So now I just set up my sub again, because I just want to scout, and here I have a couple of options. I could get my Moxie boost if I KO him with my Drain Punch here, or then I could keep my sub for later and then just kill this thing off with my Scizor's Bullet Punch, which is exactly what I decided to do. So now I still have my sub and with my Scrafty, which is cool, and I can just save it for later. Right here, he goes into his Terrakion, and he actually decides to rotate into his T-Tar. So I'm like, hey, let's just Drain Punch. He most likely is going to use his Terrakion, but he does decide to rotate into T-Tar, which works just as well, because Drain Punch is 4 times super effective. I run Adamant Nature, so even with Scrafty's kinda poor base 90 attack, it's gonna be enough to take him out. And I do get my Moxie boost, which is nice. Got that T-Tar out of the way. And I still have my Celebi, so I might be able to set up my rain if I really need to, although I don't really care at this point because his Excadrill is already gone. And so yeah, but whatever. Whatever the case is, he's gonna go into his Latios Max Me with a Hidden Power Fire. Most likely, at this point, I'm pretty sure he's choice specs already. So I don't really have to worry about that as specs Latios. Latios in rotation battles isn't exactly that good as you would think. It works much better in singles where it's just able to spam Draco Meteors and run. But it doesn't work out that well in the rotation battles. But here he rotates into his Terrakion. I was actually able to get a free wish with my Vaporeon as he protected with his Gliscor. And wow, this CC did way too much. I'm kind of thinking this thing is banded because I don't see any other item, and that did way too much. But I am able to get my wish. After the defense drop, it kind of negates his sandstorm boost. So the Scald does a nice chunk, but he tries to protect here again. But the protect mechanics are kind of weird in the rotation matches. The game still thinks that you used protect last turn, which you kind of did. You used it last turn with your Gliscor before you rotated out, so it kind of, you know, still thinks, or whatever. You guys saw what happened. It's kind of weird, but you know, kind of makes sense at the same time. Some dude was kind of wondering last time in one of my battles that how do the protect mechanics work in rotation matches. But anyways, I bullet punch the Terrakion, take him out, and now I rotate back into my Vaporeon to make another wish, I would think. And he's gonna hit me with Hidden Power Fire. And that was a crit, but even judging by how much that crit did, it's obviously specs. But I do make another wish. And I think I rotate into my Scrafty to take another Hidden Power. And at the same time I am able to set up a substitute while taking that Hidden Power. And then I'm just gonna be able to get my wish up. This is kind of how this team works. You know, I have Celebi and Vaporeon, who are my two support guys, and then the other guys are here to attack. And here I'm just gonna go into my Scizor to take down the Latios, and all he has left now is this Scrafty, and he's gonna try to set up an SD now. But I do carry the Ice Punch on my Scrafty, pretty much so purely against Gliscors, because they are otherwise going to wall Scrafty completely. But after +1, the Ice Punch is gonna do a lot. It's gonna bring him down to red health, but you know, at this point it's my game. I'm just gonna rotate into my Scizor and go for the Bullet Punch, and that will turn out to be the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this rotation match. I got a chance to show this team a bit more. I have a few more rotation matches with this same team. I really love using it. It has been working out so great. I've been testing out, I've been changing a few guys on this team, like my Scrafty and Scizor. I've been trying out a few different sets. And in the end, this team, yeah, like I said, it has been working out great. I have a couple of great matches coming up with this team. So hopefully you guys will enjoy them as well. But yeah, that will be all for today. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Leave a like rating if you did. It does make a huge difference, like it did with the Rotation Cypher. That was just crazy. So thanks again. But that will be all for today. And also, please go check out my latest Pokemon Speed upload if you still haven't. I will leave a link to the description, and most likely I will do some sort of whatchamacallit, promotion thing at the end. So that will be all for today, and this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace!